Hello everyone, this is my third time trying to record an introduction. Please excuse the watery redness of my eyes if y'all can see it. The second time I tried recording it, my camera decided to stop recording without me knowing, and as I was doing that, I got sunscreen in my eyes and it hurts very badly, but it's starting to fade out now after I wiped it all away. And so again, we started with sunscreen, and I'm going to be priming with Urban Decay Opticals Illusion Complexion Primer, because I have just a little bit of extra texture on my face this week, and it will really smooth things out for a day out with my boyfriend. Okay, so now that the primer is on, we can go ahead and get into complexion products, and I'm going to be using the Maybelline 24 Hour Foundation along with the Morphe Concealer. Taking a pump or two of product with sponge and just dab that on the face. So now I'm going to take this Morphe Concealer and just take it around in a rounder shape. And I'm also going to do just a little bit here. Just the teensiest bit. It's rare that I do any cream contours, but when I do, I usually stick to this Wet n Wild one. Cheekbone line. A little bit right here. Okay, and using the same beauty blender, blend upwards towards the face. Okay, so now that that is on, we are going to do a setting powder. I'm going to be using the Infallible setting powder from last time. It's honestly one of my faves. We're just going to set and bake with it. Okay, so now we're going to start on the eyes. Prime the eyelids, and now we are going to start doing the eye look. I have zoomed y'all in, and hopefully it is nice and focused. And so I'm just going to be taking some warm shades from the Morphe 3502 palette, and I will be showing y'all which shades I use as I go along. And let's get to it then, shall we? Okay, so we're going to start off with this shade right here with a crease brush. Tap off any excess. Make sure there's no creases in the eye when you start, and just decide where you want that crease to be. I like it to be right around this area. Okay, so now that that is established, going to take a slightly angled brush, and so we're going to be taking a teensy bit of this orange right here and just laying it down right in this area and just sweeping it in teensy motions. I'm going to take a little bit of a blending brush, Luxe crease brush, and what I like to do is just take a little bit of that setting powder and just blend with it, because I just think it makes things so much softer and gentler when you really want that bold color to pop later on the eye look. This is just setting up a nice ombre for us. Now that it looks like you have a black eye, you're going to want to take a packer crease brush sort of thing. And I'm dipping in this flaming red here. And I'm just going to pack that on right here. And we're just going to flick it out on the slightest, just right past the eyebrow, and doing some gentle sweeping motions. Then we're going to take this same eyelid crease brush from before, dipping in just ever so slightly into the very first shade that we used to build our crease with, and just blending the edges just the teensiest bit. Okay, and so now we're going to be dipping back into the red shade with this angled brush that we used from earlier with our orange. Get a bunch of nice red on there, make sure it stains the brush, and just really pack that in. Okay, and so now we're going to cut it. So basically how I get my cut crease is I take the concealer of choice. I'm using my Morphe concealer currently, taking a little bit on a flat brush, and I go into the inner corner and drag it along my eye line. Okay, so now that that's tacky, try to look up and roll your eye around, and you see where you have that line, that's where it's going to be visible to other people. So basically just fill in and follow that line. So now that our base is basically laid out for us, we are going to kind of refine the edges a little bit. So now we're going to be using the NYX Red Vivid on the black part of the cut crease. And so basically what I'm doing now is patting down the red eyeliner with more red eyeshadow while it's still wet, so it just is a little bit more bold. And we're going to just blend the edge. So now I'm going to do that to this other eye, and we'll be right back. So I have now finished both eyes. I might actually smudge underneath just a teensy bit to give it a little extra drama. I think I'm going to mix that orange that we had from before on our inner crease and our red from the same Morphe palette. And let me get my mirror here. And I suppose we will start back here, back corner, and just gently stroke forward, not directly staying against the eye. So you want to start very against the water line with the brush, and as you get to the center of your eye where your pupil is, actually swoop down. This will make the illusion of your eye looking bigger and fuller, give it a little bit more of a dimensional, kind of demoness, vampire-esque kind of look. Okay, so that's mascara, and now for eyebrows. just an e.l.f. eyebrow pencil. Brush, brush, brush. Angle up to where your pupil is, and angle down to where the end of your eyeball is. Fill in anywhere you want extra thickness. Sweet and Shimmer blush palette from Ulta. Got this bad boy for 99 cents. Dragon brush from Hot Topic from back in the day. I don't know if they still sell these or not. I hope they do. They're actually really nice brushes, really nice quality. So we are going to be doing some blush, just gently sweeping it wherever the hottest part of your face is usually where I go to. Like if I think of something embarrassing and I feel like a heat rise on my face, that's where I put the blush for the most natural looking blush on my skin. That's just something that I do. I know it's a little bit of a self-torture thing, but it really works to keep everything like natural and light and where an actual blush would be if you were to be blushing from embarrassment. And just a little bit on the nose, because my nose does get a little red when I'm embarrassed or angry, and it just makes it look a little more cutesy. So now we're going to be using this Makeup Revolution highlighter, just on this Sigma brush. And right where your cheekbones start. On the upper eyebrow parts, not in the direct center. Makes your face look just a teensy bit more 3D. Some right on the bridge of your nose, right between the eyebrow, not on the actual part of your nose, just the tip, very, very tip of your eyebrow and the bridge right between your eyes. Do not go down where the nostrils connect. It gives it more of a oblong shape. I like to go in with a very cool, light tan tone. These two just make my face look a little too muddy, and like I've been like rolling around with like some piggy wigglies. So I'm just gonna take that a little bit, hit and pan on it. Very upset about it. Oh gosh, too much. Okay. Just gonna get on my tippy toes to see on my camera, and we're just going to gently go over where we had that cream contour, just to give it a little bit more of a dimensional look on the face. The nose contour with this fluffy brush from Real Techniques. Now we're going to do a nude lippy. This is Kat Von D in Lolita. Okay, so now that Lolita is on, we're going to take the Liquid Catsuit in Missy and Fierce, and we're just going to apply to the innards. And I'm just going to add a little bit of this Flower lip gloss in red. And this is the completed look.
Did you get it all?
Mm-hmm.
Are you recording me?
Mm-hmm.
Little hoe bag.
Yeah. I hope I didn't get too many of your nipples.
My nipples.
Yeah, just like your face. Stop it. Get dressed. Have you seen the glitter in it?
Yeah.
The gold?
Yeah.